Hey Team Exos, my name is Coach Josephina. I am leading you through your 10-minute daily refresh. So just middle of the day, getting you moving a little bit, getting you stretching. All you need is a mat, towel, water if you would like. I actually have 2 pieces of equipment that I also would like you to have. If you don't, that's okay. If you have a belt, grab a belt. If you don't, that's all right. And something to elevate your toes up. I just have a book and a belt. Maybe you have a stretching strap already or a yoga block you can use. If not, no worries. No need to run and find them. If they're available, great. Let's start standing. We're going to start with some neck rotations. Bring your feet about shoulder distance apart. Look over your right shoulder. And now look over your left. You can do a few per side, loosening up the muscles in your neck, in your traps, in your shoulders. We hold a lot of tension there through just texting, driving, just working on a computer. One more over your left. Bring your arms out in front of you. Working on some thoracic rotation. Take that right hand, swing it back, open up like a book, and clap your hands back together. Now look over your left shoulder, open up like a book to the other side, and back. Doing 5 per side here, really loosening up through your upper back. Another good place to practice breathing. Inhale as you open, exhale. That's always part of refreshing, slowing down your heart rate, slowing down the breath. Do one more. Maybe we got one more per side. Feel your upper back loosening up. And rest. And then also some toe touch progression. So this is why I said you could grab a book. If you don't have one, no worries. This is just to elevate your toes up on, to put your feet at a different angle, to already flex your feet a little more. You're going to roll down slowly, touch your toes, and then bring it back up. You can do this without the book under your toes. This helps with a little bit of ankle mobility here and a little more feelings in the calves. Inhale, roll down. Exhale, roll it back up. Let's do 2 more. Really feel that in your hamstrings. And roll it back up. We're going to add on to our toe touch progression. This time you can get rid of the blocker book if you have one. Bring your feet about hip distance, shoulder distance apart. Touch your toes like you're doing your toe touch progression. Sit your hips down and back so that your elbows are inside of your knees, holding just here, opening up through the hips. Raise your right arm, bend your left, and stand up. Do 2 more of those. Reach down, touch your toes. These are deep squat progression. Sit your glutes down and back, open up through your inner thighs, chest tall. Right arm, left arm, drive to the heels. 1 more, bring it down. Butt to your mat, tall through that chest. Right arm, left arm should feel your lats and muscles in your back activate in. Right arm up. Sink down and back, just like you were in deep squat progression. Coming to squat crying. Create a fist, 2 fists, and open up your thighs with your elbows. Rock side to side here. Breathe, you're going to feel it in your hips or inner thighs. Feel any tightness, just rocking and holding. Our hips hold a lot of tension. Just like I said with our neck, from texting, reading, having our head down, hips from sitting for work all day. Just moving in different directions than you normally would. Take a few more breaths. Might feel a little uncomfortable at first, but notice how your body feels if it's loosening up a bit. All right, when you're ready, drop your hands down and sit on your mat. We're going to come to one of my favorite mobility movements. We call them the Shin Boxes. You're going to bring both your legs to 90 degrees. I like to say pretend your heels are glued to the ground. So what's really moving is your knees and your toes are coming up and over. We're just going to do a few per side, and then we're going to progress it a little bit. If your hips are really tight, feel free to bring your hands behind you. Allow it to help you a little bit. On this next one, bring it up and over. And now reach towards your knee. Bring it up and over. Reach towards your knee. So now enhancing the stretch a little bit. One more. Should really feel that your hips have loosened up a bit. Reset. And take it one step further. Reset up your legs. Make sure they're both at 90. Dig your heels into the ground, arms out in front of you. Bring those knees and toes up and over. Now drive up through your hips, hip extension to your glutes, and sit all the way back down. Alternate sides, hip extension, drive up, squeeze your glutes, back down. Do one more per side. Back down, and up. All right, hips should feel pretty loose, feel a lot better after sitting. Get onto our mat in a quadruped position. All right, coming to some lateral rocking. Bring that right leg out. Sit your butt down and back to your heel. Put this right leg out. Take your right hand, slide it under your left to get some thoracic rotation here. Take a big inhale. Exhale, rock forward. Bring that hand out. Rock back. Now slide that right hand under your left. Rotate. Bring it on back. Do two more. On that last one, we're going to hold a little longer. All right, last one. Let's hold this one for about 15 to 30 seconds. Notice how this side feels. Where you feel tight. Is it your inner thigh? Is it your back? Is it the muscles in your neck? Bring it back up. Switch sides. Make sure that that foot is all the way down. That's some good ankle mobility there too. Sit your hips back. Feel that stretch in your inner thigh. Take your left arm this time. Slide it under your right. Now bring it back up. Sit back. Slide the hand under. Bring it back up. Two more. Holding for longer on the last one. Last one here. Under. Sit it back up. All right, if you have that belt strap or just a stretching strap, go ahead and grab that now. You're going to bring your right knee towards your chest. Wrap your stretching strap around the sole of your foot. Drive your heel towards the sky. If you do not have one of these, you can just put your hands behind your thigh here. Going for some hamstring. Rise up towards the sky. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, drive. Let's do one more on the side. Going to switch. And slowly switch out. All right, left knee now towards your chest. Wrap your strap, your belt, whatever you've got. Maybe it's just your hands. Drive your heel towards the sky. Inhale down. Exhale, drive, keeping that foot nice and flexed, using your belt or your strap with some extra pressure. One more. And slowly lower it down. Put your strap or belt to the side. Bend both your knees. Windshield wiper your legs side to side, relieving any tension in your low back. Those are just some movements you can do throughout the day. Taking a break from your desk, your chair, your car, wherever you're at. Slowly bring yourself back up. Thank you so much for coming to my 10-minute daily refresh. Again, I'm Coach Jose with Exos. Keep checking out our Exos at Home programs. I'll see you next time.